Hello, Dragon Brawlers. Welcome to London Players Guild in 2021, our first time here since the new year. Today I'm joined by Peter.
Hello, did we upload something this year already?
We did, but that was recorded last year. This is our first video of 2021.
Also, I was lazy, we used the recording from the last year.
Inside baseball, we don't need that. It's graded, which means we're going to talk about the set and assign it a grade from F to S, basically based on
this is the final part of the graded for set 12.
Vicious Rejuvenation. So we're basing it on what the cards actually do, whether they make sense to be in the set, whether they make sense from a thematic standpoint, and just whether we like them or not, you know? That's how it works here. It's personal opinion. It's a subjective game. So let's get straight into it, Peter. We're starting with the secret rares of Vicious Rejuvenation, and we're starting with Super Pycon, manifested.
Super Pycon is going to be from Heroes, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Okay, cool. So all three of the secrets are your side of it. Not mine.
I can't complain.
Yeah, I guess you're happy. It's like...
I mean, Pycon's such an out-there choice for a secret rare that I was going to be happy anyway. Like, it's not another Gogeta secret rare, which is what I was fearing. So...
Yeah, we don't have Goku or Vegeta in any of the secrets.
Nope. It's all good. It's all good, baby.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's break him down. What does he do? He's got 8 costs, specified 4 for blue. Combo power is 10k, 1 cost to do that. 40k base, as with normal secrets. Ultimate, double strike, dual attack, auto. When this card attacks your opponent, reveals their hand. You choose 1 card from their hand with an energy cost of 7 or less, place it at the bottom of its owner's deck, then your opponent draws 1 card.
Okay, so for starters, you can get rid of combo power or the win con. If you're not winning with this attack, I guess 2 attacks, because the auto is not once per turn and it has dual attack.
Yeah.
So it triggers twice if it doesn't die in that battle, right?
Yeah.
You can get rid of the super combos, some win conditions. You can't get rid of the big guys, but I think, I might be wrong, but I think majority of the boss monsters are now cost 7 or less, and 8 drops are secrets.
Yeah, pretty much.
I might be wrong.
No,
it's
that's
not going
right.
to stop the old stuff like Height of Mastery, and we all know that Victory Strike is going to make a comeback in March.
Yes, that's true.
But it cycles a card for your opponent, and the problem is that they might get a better thing.
I mean, it's a risk, right?
It's not a thing that you can not choose. If they have a legal target, you need to choose that card.
I mean, you could pair it up with some of those cards that your opponent can't draw from non-leader effects.
But that's yellow.
You can play blue-yellow.
Yeah, but to play him for 4 energy, all your energy needs to be mono blue.
True. True. But I'm thinking long game here. I'm going to jump in for 8.
Someone called you out on the match with Bergamo when you used the blue super component.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. To be fair, I did that when I was testing with Silk.
That as well.
I was testing with Silk and I'm like, oh yeah, my energy's green. Never mind. Activate battle. So pay 4 blue. If your leader card is blue and all your energy is mono blue, your opponent has 4 or more energy. Play this card from your hand. If you do, choose all your opponent's battle cards and return them to the hand. So basically, if there's a problem card on the board, you can get rid of it.
Yeah, I wanted to say this card is amazing because this is activate battle. It's not activate main. If it was activate main, I would be so salty that it's returned to hand. Yeah. But it's activate battle.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
Swinging for game. No.
If they don't have barrier, it's like, yeah, sure. Pay 4 energy, play this.
Yeah. it's good. I like it.
One way to stop Victory Strike, right?
Yeah.
It stops Awakened Power.
Yeah, because it won't deal damage. I like it. It's a generic blue secret, which I think it's desperately needed. Yes, there's Baby Hatch, but that's not
was Goku Oob.
Yeah, but I mean Baby Hatch, but that's not really an offensive secret. That's a defensive shutdown for a turn by yourself.
This is also not very offensive. This is, I guess, dual attack double strike. It sounds a bit like Goku Oob. It is more defensive and more controlly, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a fair assessment.
So it's again not offensive, but blue is not an offensive color.
No,
so I think it's perfectly fine.
it's pretty good. Like especially with Soul Strike, you play this in your turn if you need to. You just untap 2 after it. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Um,
It's easy to get it out. I like it. I mean, as you said, there was Hatch, but Hatch was, let's be honest, for one deck.
yeah, I mean it's getting teched in everything now, but that's because it's just a good secret.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I like this combined with Dimension Magic. You get to put out a card, get rid of all your opponent's threats, and if they have one more attack, you D-Magic and you've got your energy up. That's a really strong strat. So then we've got Majin Buu, Incarnation of Demonic Evil. I called this so hard, it's not even funny. Never mind. That's just me getting excited. So it's a 10 cost. 3 specified green, 110 combo, 40k power, ultimate and double strike. Counter. If a card other than your leader card is in battle, negate the counter attack skill, then play this card. Permanent, if your leader card is a mono green or a black demon realm race card and you're activating this card's counter skill, reduce the energy cost of this card in your hand by 7. If your leader is a card is black demon realm race, treat this card if it has no specified cost.
So the reason this skill is here is because Towa only reduces on cards with cost 8 or less, or 9 or less, and this one has cost 10.
Yes.
But it also works on Shroom.
Yes, it does.
Which I absolutely love. So Shroom is definitely going into green.
Yeah, it works.
The fact that this card also works with mono green and then it just costs 3 for mono green, the free green.
Broly's going
amazing.
to love this. The new Broly's going to love this.
Yeah.
I've ripped down your hand and you're still holding on. I negate lol no. And it puts a double strike on board.
Yeah.
That's 40k. That's like, it doesn't
40k
need anything
strike,
else.
I think it's going to be a good finisher for green.
Yeah, it
Especially
doesn't need anything else.
Yeah. Although I would prefer it rather than have double strike to have critical. It would be more in theme for green. Because green is that hand control. You don't necessarily need that big finisher. And if you need double strikers, there's always Champa and things like that. I think I would prefer this to be a single strike critical 40k.
You can make it critical though.
Yeah, you can make it critical, I guess.
Yeah, I love
It's
this
just my
one.
opinion.
Yeah, there's not much really more to say other than it's Majin / Evil Incarnate.
So it is absorbed Champa.
Yeah. You can do there's some funky stuff with it. Nothing too amazing, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, this is just
Nothing
a solid.
amazing yet.
That's true. Set 13. Who knows, right?
Exactly.
And then we have Supreme Kai of Time, Space Time Unraveler. Very much getting the baby treatment where people are very much overlooking her abilities. So Peter, you can run this one down.
For starters, is she a grown-up?
Yeah, I mean she's a god of time. She's like
I guess she can go back and forth.
her and Mechikabura are like ancient people, except he looked old.
Yeah, that's my point. Okay, so it's an 8-drop black, 40k power, no specified cost until next set. Black next set is going to get specified cost, and I know it. Never mind. Combo is 1 cost, 10k, normal for this type. Ultimate, no other keywords, which is interesting. She's a god. I'm just going to point out, she's a god.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go Wasu into her.
Yeah.
You can find her.
Yeah, she's not limited to black decks, so
Yeah, exactly. She's a utility card like black cards should be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Permanent, if this card would be removed from your battle area, remove it from the game instead. There's the same loop you can do with Hatch.
Mm-hmm.
It's very overly complicated, but you can do it.
It's true.
Activate main, pay 1 energy, choose this card and all of your opponent's battle cards and use some cards and send them to their owner's warps.
It's nuts. Such a nuts effect.
Well, she goes away. She goes to the remove from game.
Only her though. Like
Only her, yeah.
this entails is terrifying.
Is interesting.
This entails is terrifying.
And she also hits the Innocence. I think the biggest hit on her is you can spend 2 energy to get rid of a Unison. Activate battle, pay 1 energy. If you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand. If you do, your opponent can't attack with leader cards or Unison cards for the turn. So essentially, if you do it during your opponent's turn, you stop your opponent from attacking leader unison, which can be huge because you can just drop her on battle card attack,
Yep. And
take that attack, and then turn off 2 other attacks. Or if it's Gohan Reboot, which got banned
a best of one.
in Best of One, but still got banned in the format where it was problematic, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you can stop a lot of additional attacks, and then during your turn, you can swing with her, and then just board wipe.
Yeah. She's really good. Like,
And she doesn't wipe your board.
Nope.
She only removes herself, and it only opponent's battle cards and unison cards.
Yep.
But because of this, I am worried that next set we're going to see a unison with barrier.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but otherwise, those are our 3 secrets for the set. All very nice, very... again, on the power level we've come to expect from Unison Warriors series, which is it's nice. I think the secrets are still in a really good place for the game, and don't break it too much, like Cell X.
Besides Cell.
Like Cell is Universal Onslaught, right? That's the before times now. We're in the...
that's fine, but Cell and Awakened Power are still rule-bending cards.
True that. So next up, we have the promos for this set, and we're starting with the pre-release reboot, the returning Mecha Freezer. Peter, run us down.
With tons of stupid rulings.
That's true. But you did the deck profile for this, Peter, our card market one, which is...
so,
check that out.
Yeah, you can check it on our channel. Also, if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot.
Yep. We should always remember to do that at the start. We never do.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mecha Freezer finally back.
Frieza, yellow Frieza Clan, Frieza permanent on the front side. Permanent. You can only activate extra cards from your hand once per turn, which is it's fine. You this is to stop you from awakening too quickly.
Yeah.
Like it used to be the case.
So look, I'm awake. Oh. Now it's like
turn 1, awaken.
Now you got to do a bit of shenanigans to do it, but it's still possible.
Not turn 1, but turn 2 you can easily awaken.
Yeah.
When activating a mono yellow extra card, which they changed, which actually when the first errata came through, this is what we expected it to be.
Mm.
When activating a mono yellow extra card, none of that rest. You can take a life to reduce the cost of it, but they gave us that weird errata, and now we have this.
Yes.
So you can add 1 card from your life to your hand. If you do, you reduce the energy cost of that card by a specified yellow in a cost. Dragon Ball Rulebook cannot decide how is the energy cost of a card defined.
Mm.
I'm just going to say that the amount of problems with this card is really weird. Initially, they wanted to say that it only reduces the specified cost. Then they said it reduces only a cost that needs to be paid by yellow, which makes no sense. But there we go. You can't play representatives of Universe 7 with this skill because it doesn't have a specified cost in it.
Apparently. At least at the moment. It might change.
That's FAQ.
Oh, okay.
So
for now, I don't know.
Yeah.
It still could get overturned.
So that's it. When this card attacks, draw 1 card. So it's interesting that we see a card advantage on the front here. I don't think it's needed.
No, taking a life and the draw, it's like, do you just want us to have a lot of cards in hand?
Pretty much, but on the other hand, you will stuff the deck full of extra cards, so you do want something to... You want more cards, so you can actually see something you can use to defend yourself.
Yeah, true. So then you
awaken at 4 or less. You draw 1 and untap 1 rather than the old draw 2.
I think that's better, to be honest.
It is better, but it makes this deck so much scarier when you play Victory Strike. Because now turn 4, you can actually go into Victory Strike. Because you have that untap built into your leader.
Yeah.
And we go Mecha Freezer Resurrected Monarch.
Love the artwork on this card. It's so good.
Yeah. So 15,000 power. When this card attacks, draw one card. Permanent is a bit different, and I think they went a bit too safe here.
Okay.
But that's my opinion. When activating a mono yellow extra card with cost 2 or less from your hand, you can add 1 card from your life to your hand. If you do, activate that card without paying its energy cost. So you can't reduce the cost of cards like March of the Great Apes.
No.
Which is weird for me. But yeah, when you're building this deck, you want only mono yellow extra cards with cost 2 or less.
I mean, there is the advantage that Universe 9 Assemble works with this card. So it's like...
It would work either way.
That's what I mean. It's like, it's so good. Like, it's one of the best choices.
Yeah, this is the engine that you will be running in here because it's just too good to not run it.
Yeah.
On the front side, you do it for 1 energy. On the back side, you do it for 3. Or take a life. But...
Yeah.
And then auto once per turn, when you activate a mono yellow extra card from your hand, you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. This is huge.
Yeah.
Because this makes any of your extra cards into negate.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can force your opponent to rest something you want rested so you can attack into it.
Or it's easy Begamo play bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is tons of things you can do with this. I like it as a defensive thing for the Victory Strike deck that I built.
Mm.
It's really, really useful.
Yeah.
I like the leader. I like what they did with it.
Yeah, because you can
And
activate... what's the extra card that searches? The swap...
Vegeta.
No. The free play one.
Which one?
It's got Bardock on it, I think. It's a rare from set 4.
Oh god, that one. I totally forgot to put that in the deck.
Because you can do it, and then so you'd get the auto off of that, and you're also doing it for free without having to use your leader skill. It's really good. Like,
yeah, it is interesting, but the thing is that you play limited targets because you don't go into the whole, go into 2-drop and then go into 3-drop with barrier.
That's fair. I mean, it's just a tech option, right? Like, if you're going to play...
Yeah, it is an option, and I think that might be better than Universe 7 representatives.
Yeah.
At this point, because you can't reduce the Universe 7, and the only point in playing Universe 7 was because it was a 1-drop extra card, so you could reduce it.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, there you go. There you go. So that's Mecha Freezer. I think we're both... Like, I agree it's probably overly cautious, but then again, could you imagine if Match of the Creatives...
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, don't at me, but I actually enjoyed the Mecha Freezer format.
That's fair. I mean, people had its fans. I mean, it allowed for a lot of different decks to come to fruition.
Yeah. There was at least 4
one leader,
builds.
but there was 4 different decks. Like,
yeah, it's the same with SS3, right?
Yeah.
There's one leader and multiple different decks.
Mechanical Contempt.
Paired up with his brother, his sibling, because they're genderless.
He's a cyborg now.
Yeah, it's a Metacooler. Yeah, specified cost of 2, 15,000 power, which is a lot actually. Rejuvenate for 5 markers, which is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Auto once per turn, if your leader card is yellow, freeze a card. When you activate a yellow extra card with cost 1 or more from your hand, add a marker to this card. Drop this on 2, activate an extra card, he goes to 3. Your opponent's turn, activate extra card, he goes to 4. Your turn, activate extra card. On turn 3, you can actually rejuvenate already.
That's kind of good.
Costs you 3 life, but you can do it.
Yeah, worth, right? If you're gonna you get it back, right?
You awaken and then you get life back. So, and activate main for 0. Place 1 mono yellow extra card with cost 1 or more from your drop under this card and draw 1 card.
I love that. I love it.
The problem is that you need to have a card with an extra card with cost 1 or more for both effects, both skills. So that 0 cost search wouldn't really work with this. No. But it inclines you to activate your leader skill, right?
Yeah. It's a good companion piece. I don't know how... I feel like it's going to get dropped.
Ultimately, even though I put Metacooler because I wanted to put Metacooler in the deck, I think Gogeta would be better.
I was going to say, I think Gogeta will probably end up making more of an impact with the leader if you're going to pair it.
Lets you see more cards. It's easier to see your Victory Strike.
Yeah.
And it gives you that 5k power.
But if you're building like a turtle deck, maybe not necessarily Victory Strike. I mean, Victory Strike's the
Yeah.
way to go. Obviously, it's
The
insane.
Victory Strike is the way to go if you have money, because the card. This is a win condition. It's a one-card win condition. You don't need to be boarded by your opponent's leader card. You don't need to attack them. You don't need to give them the Self-Awaken.
Yeah. So maybe with all of these Rejuvenate unisons and stuff like throughout, we'll talk about it, I guess, a little bit more when we do our overall graded. I still think right now people are just kind of figuring them out. Like, I think once we've had more time and we'll see whatever else we get in the expansion and the next set, like, I think that's probably when
if
it'll
we're
come
going
into
to get
place.
more support for Rejuvenate, that's the question.
Yeah.
If it's only a one-trick pony for this set.
Because you go back to the first Unison Warriors set, like, people were quite timid with the Unisons, but now they're in, like, most decks. So it's like...
Yeah, mostly because of the free counterplays from that set 10.
That's true. That's true. Most people play the free counterplays from set 10, not the Unisons. But hey-o. So now we have Sin Shenron achieving supremacy!
That's the premium pack, right?
This is the promo that you get 2 of in each premium pack. So you're able to only get 2 now, and you have them. Sin Shenron achieving supremacy is a free cost, 2 specified yellow. Shadow Dragon. Just in case people weren't aware.
Surprise.
Shock, right? He's Sin Shenron, he's unique, he's a 0-5k combo, just in case, 10k power. Activate main. If your leader is a Shadow Dragon card and you choose 1 mono yellow Shadow Dragon card with an energy cost of 2 or less in your battle area, return it to its owner's hand. Play this card. You can't activate main on copies of this card for the turn. So it's a free play. And then it has the activate battle of once per turn. If it's your turn, choose a Shadow Dragon in your hand, discard it and draw a card. So it's I don't know if I'm going to play it in my build of Shadow Dragons. Currently it's not in there. But I don't know. Maybe people want to play that.
I mean, the card looks interesting because it lets you reuse a lot of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I'm checking, because I'm quite sure there was something...
You can also, like, this is really good to get stuff in your drop area. Like, that you want in your drop area. I'm going
to propose you a very interesting combo.
Okay.
1-drop Ice Shenron, and then 1-drop Ball into Ice Shenron. Searches the Ice Shenron you want to discard from your hand.
Okay.
And then bounce that 2-drop you want to discard from your hand with this to play this, and then you can pay 1 energy to activate the Ice Shenron from your hand. The following turn.
Yeah, that would make Ice Shenron actually playable, which is something no one actually uses it for.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just saying there is options.
Yeah, that's a nice way of looking at it.
Because I was sure that Ice Shenron was a 2-drop, so you play the Dragon Ball turn 1, turn 2.
It's interesting. Don't get me wrong. I think it's probably maybe a sideboard card. I wouldn't run it in mid. Right now I don't see it personally, but
it just gives you. It's more combogenic. I don't think it has any proper...
If Shadow Dragons get more support, which, based on the wording of this, leads me to think that Shadow Dragons might get more support down the line because it's not...
Yeah, we still need a
mono-yellow Shadow
Omega
Dragon.
Shenron.
It's not mono-yellow Shadow Dragon leader, which we've seen on some of them. This is if your leader card is just a Shadow Dragon, so...
Oh god, no, don't tell me.
And it can also... Oh, no, because
Shadow Dragons are also in... Heroes, right?
Yeah, there's the Xena Shadow Dragons.
So, what do you say for a Surge Black-Yellow leader?
No, God, no, stop it, okay, stop it. I would love it, but, stop it. So then we have not the first of the reboot, the first of the box toppers. We have Bergamo! Peter, take it away.
I mean, we already went through Bergamo because we've done the video, which is on our channel where we play Bergamo versus Announcer, so... This is just a good boy.
Yeah.
He lets you drop the Universe 9 at the end of your turn, draws cards, and removes the specified cost so you can actually play both blue and yellow.
Yeah, I like him.
And untaps 2 energy, so fairly aggressive. And when you awaken, again, no specified cost, but he also has, if you have 1 Lavender and 1 Basil card in play, I think it's supposed to be 2 separate cards, but God knows. Your opponent's leader card can't attack this card or unison cards. And then if you have a 4-drop Bergamo on board, it just becomes a wall.
The Wall of Bagamo. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's cool. If we see more Universe 9 donkey support in future, it's gonna be awesome. I really
I
like
think
this. It's good
really
now.
fun as is.
Yeah, no, it's good now, but I'm just like, they can do more. There could be more to
Mhm.
it. They can make a full dog deck. Dog deck. That'd be amazing. Announcer.
So announcer again, something you would expect. You can only play World Tournament battle cards, which reduces the power level of control tools. He can't play Black Mask Saiyan or anything like that.
Mm.
You can't play multicolor cards in your deck, like at all, even extra cards,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
which is interesting. Then it removes specified cost and, which is amazing, ignores any leader card color requirements on your cards.
Yeah, it's huge. This is huge.
This is huge. You can play with any of them.
Mm.
When this card attacks, you draw one card and awakens 4 less life and taps 2 energy. And this time you actually want to awaken, unlike with the old announcer, which lost a lot of power when you awoken. So again, he removes the same specifications when it attacks, draw one card. But now, activate main once per turn. You choose World Tournament card in your battle area. Choose up to 1 battle card from your hand with a card name in the chosen card's skill text and play it. I just noticed that this works ridiculously well with Videl.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot. I was concentrated that it's only for the pairings, but Videl lets you play. If you have Videl, you can play Pan from hand for 1 energy.
Yeah.
You play Videl, play Grandpa Gohan, pay 1 energy, play Pan. And then at the end of the turn, play another Pan.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's cool. It's cool. The blue build is kind of the way to go with this deck.
Yeah, blue cards were always the strongest one for World Tournament. But we should be seeing some more support for World Tournament in the March set.
Yeah, because Tien's in there and he has the Womat tag.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
Yes, World Tournament tag.
Then we have our first rebooted extra card.
I must say, I like the fact that they decided to finally put the field cards sideways.
Yeah, it's a really cool aesthetic change, and I like it. I like it a lot.
I hope that they're going to keep all the fields like this.
Yeah, it would be cool. It would be cool. So this is Broly's Ring Reborn, essentially. So it's a cost.
There is already lots of shit happening about this card.
1 cost, 1 specified green. Field permanent. This card is also treated as Broly's Ring in all areas, and cards in your hand can't be discarded by your green Broly leader card skills. If your leader card is a mono green Broly card, when this card is discarded or placed in the drop area from your battle area by one of your leader card or battle card skills, Paragus the Sacrifice says hello.
Yeah.
Activate this card from your drop area, then add up to 1 card from your life to hand, solving the problem that the original deck had. Activate main once per turn. Pay 3 green. If your leader card is a mono green Broly card, choose up to 1 mono green Broly card with an energy cost of 6 or less in your hand and play it. Oh my god, Peter.
So let's start with the elephant in the room.
Okay.
This auto is not once per turn.
Nope.
In any way, shape, or form.
Nope.
If you keep your Paragus the Sacrifice on board and you have 3 or 4 of them, you can just keep on drawing cards.
Pretty much.
Because this will keep on coming back.
Yep.
This is stupid.
It's quite strong. Yeah. And then just getting to play the 6-drop. You know.
Yeah, pay 3 energy, play the 6-drop, sack this with Paragus the Sacrifice, it comes back, pay 3 energy, bring a 6-drop.
Yeah, because it's considered a new card, right?
Yes.
So the one, it's not, you can't activate
it's not a hard once per turn, it's a once per turn.
Yeah. Yeah, so that even more strategy there. Yeah, and with those Brolys you are ripping cards from hand. You can easily find that
From the next
Broly.
I've seen, you only play the 6-drop from set 1.
Yeah, I think that's the one you play. Yeah, it's just, what more can you say? Because you've got the set 1 Broly to search it if you need it. Yeah, it's a really good reboot. Brings back a set 1 leader that I think a lot of people love.
A lot of people loved that leader, but it was never good because it never got enough support.
Exactly, and I think this does a lot to really bring that
this
leader.
one card literally makes that deck.
Speaking of one card making a deck, Return of the King!
Don't tell me this is good as well.
It's alright. It's not as good as
Okay.
Broly's ring, but it's still cool.
Good.
It has some of the best artwork we've ever seen in the game. Like,
Yeah, it is nice.
straight up, this card looks beautiful. Take it away.
So this is a card for King Vegeta starter deck, Italian's favorite.
Yeah, basically they got this card rebooted. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, made even.
So it's a 2-drop, 1 red, 1 green. The leader actually can't awaken without this card being on board.
Exactly, you need it.
This card is also treated as King Vegeta's dynasty in all areas. That means, if I'm not mistaken, that you can't have King Vegeta's dynasty and this in your deck. It's either or.
Oh, okay.
Because in your deck it's still considered the same card. I'm not sure if this is how
No,
it works.
it's a different card number.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it don't work like
you
it's
can
not...
run more of them, so it's easier to awaken King Vegeta now.
Yeah.
Cool. If your opponent has 2 or more energy, your red King Vegeta leader card can activate its awaken skill. I don't remember how King Vegeta actually awoken.
Shenanigans.
Yeah,
Where's Tommy when we
let's
need
just
him?
say it's good. I guess that means that he doesn't need to check his life.
No. If your leader card,
If your leader card is a red King Vegeta card, when this card is placed in your battle area, choose up to 1 red or green Saiyan with cost 2 or less in your hand, play it with skills negated, and draw 2.
That's so good.
Sorry, skills negated for the turn.
Yeah.
Then draw 2. So technically, you could play a multicolor card.
Yeah.
If you have some skills that you want on it.
What's the...
And
No,
activate
it's
battle once per turn. If your leader card is red King Vegeta card, use a red-green multicolor battle card in your drop area. In a combo with its skills
It's
negated
stupid. This
for
is
the-
broken. It's like Arrival abuse. The deck is now alive.
You know I hate Arrival, right?
I know
With
you do.
passion.
I know
And
you
this
do.
card is literally saying, I'm
Do it.
going to Arrival the shit out of this.
Because then you're not using cards from your hand to trigger Arrival. It's awesome.
On top of that, you get a free 10k combo during your turn and your opponent's turn.
Yeah. That too.
It's a 10k combo.
Yeah. Nappa.
And skills negated.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, Nappa is probably the one you want to use with that.
I'm not sure you do.
Oh, maybe not. Okay. No, because you'd want to draw, wouldn't you? So, okay, maybe not. Nappa.
Yeah, you're going to be playing something that draws you cards, so probably
Paragus.
red leader. Red leader. Because I was about to say Paragus as well, but King Vegeta is red.
Oh yeah. That's
But
true.
you can play, as I said, you can play a multicolor card with this skill.
Still good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then we go into tournament pack, right?
Yeah. Which I just skipped to the bottom of the page. Spoilers, everyone. Nah, you already know what the promos are. So we got King Piccolo, first step to revival. Hey, look, the Dragon Balls are back.
Yay!
You can take this one.
Yeah, okay. A free drop, 2 specified red, 10k power, 0 cost, 5k combo. Namekian, King Piccolo. Auto, when this card is used in a combo, use up to 1 face-up red Demon Clan card in your life in a combo. This is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's another card that allows you to combo from your life for your stupid combos. And then activate main. If your leader card is red King Piccolo card and you send this card from your drop area to your warp, choose one of your red Namekian or Demon Clan cards and it gets plus 5k power for the turn. Normally you need to use, I think it was Simple to get that 5k
swing
power.
and then get the boost, yeah.
Yeah, and then the 4-drop would give the 20k and then you would match it. But now
You just
don't
go,
need
poof.
that symbol. You can use any of the 15k.
Yeah,
This card is huge for the deck.
Yeah.
I think this card will make the deck way better.
which is awesome because it's already a fun deck. Then we have King Scion. I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute.
As I said, Piccolo Jr. is in the tournament pack because we need the Piccolo Jr. in this set.
Yeah, of course.
So, a 4-drop, 1 specified red, 20k power, unique double strike blocker. Counter attack! Negate the attack and play this card in rest mode. You can't activate the counter skill on copies of this card for the turn. And if your leader card is red Piccolo card, and you have a red unison with specified cost 2 in play, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without paying its energy cost.
That's huge.
That is huge.
Yeah.
And it plays itself in rest mode, so you can't use the blocker on it.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say that as far as Piccolo Junior goes, I prefer the Piccolo Junior multicolor card for the 6-drop skill.
that's fair. That's totally fair.
It's better offensively.
Yeah.
This is a very defensive card. You would be playing this as a defensive card, but I don't think you would want to play it with your leader skill. Not leader skill, with the 6-drop super rare skill.
Yeah, no, you want to hold this back for when your opponent's blocking your, like, 4 different double strikes coming at them in one turn. Like,
I think you would want to keep it on turn 2 just to stop that attack against your Unison.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then you can start doing all the stupid combos.
Yeah, that's true. So then we have Launch, Feminine Wiles, a 1-drop, 1 specified
So we go
red.
to the alt art rather than this one.
Yeah.
The lower is the alt art.
So we've got the winner version of her as well. So yay! Unlike Bunny Bulma, Launch gets some love, which is always nice to see. A 1k, 0-5k combo red battle card. Auto, once per turn. If your leader is a red Earthling, only when you combo with this card, choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards or Unison. It gets minus 5k power for the battle. If your leader card is a red Earthling only card with 10k power or less, high launch. When this card is used in a combo, flip up. Yeah, Bulma as well. Flip up to one card in your life face up. At the end of your turn, flip all face up cards in your life face down. You can't activate autos on skills on copies of this card for the turn. Yeah, it helps the deck. There's not much more I can really say to it. It just helps the deck.
It's really weird card. So you want it either on board or you want to combo with it.
Yeah.
Because the first auto activates when she's on board, and second one when you combo with her.
Yeah. It's an interesting card. It's an interesting card.
Yeah, it is.
And then we have.
Do you think it helps launch?
Yeah, because it's more flipping stuff up. It's yeah, like it objectively it helps her. Is it the perfect support she needs? Probably not, but it still helps. I feel like they've over shot launch a little bit. Like it's really great, but I think they were too scared to keep having that flipping back and forth. Like so, a lot of them have that qualifier. You can't activate autos and stuff, so it's
yeah.
It kind of hurts the deck.
It's mostly because you flip that life for free.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, so interesting. I don't think launch is going to take the world by storm yet, but it's like more cards for it's never a bad thing. And yeah, it might help in Bulma as well. Who knows? Tapion, Savior from Another Time.
So it's I guess I'm taking this one because it's a weird one. It's a blue unison with specified cost of 2, 15,000 power.
Yeah.
Auto, if your leader card is a blue Trunks future card, when this card is played, you may add one card from your life to your hand. If you do, choose one card in your hand and place it face up in your life. I'm flabbergasted. You told me that there is a ruling already on this, that it actually works with that leader.
If it's face up, you can still reveal it, yeah.
I come from a card games that actually makes sense. You can't reveal the card that is already revealed.
Well, it works. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, it works.
Okay, never mind. +1, when your opponent attacks, choose up to one mono blue Trunks feature card with cost 2 or less in your hand and play it. There was something decent there, I think.
You can play the expansion one as well.
I think it was either expansion or tournament pack.
Which is a blocker, so...
-2, activate main. Choose... wait, this is when your opponent attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're plus during your opponent's turn.
Yeah.
And then minus during your... Okay. Choose up to... For -2, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, negate its skills for the turn, and place it under this card.
I like it. I like it.
Why, though?
I don't know. It's just fun. I feel like that's a very Majin Buu effect.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, that's what they've gone with. I don't know. I like it quite a bit, to be honest.
Is it going to be something about trapping something in that music box?
I think so. The ceiling thing, yeah.
It's surprising that they actually went and gave Trunks Future some support. in the tournament pack for a set where Trunks Future had nothing to do.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah, but it's all Unison Warriors, right? So I guess they're just kind of
Yeah, but let's be honest, this card should exist in the first tournament pack for the series.
what was blue in the first time pack? The Trunks was already in it. The really good Trunks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of the Hiru support in No, because it doesn't make sense. It's Trunks Future. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's a weird one. Next up, we have Goku, Vegeta, Saiyan Synergy. Oh god, I love the winner version of this card so much. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh, it's
and
so
the first
good.
time Vegeta gets to the forefront.
I know, right? Goku's got his back turned. I mean, he's kind of eyeing Vegeta. He's like, hey, that's my spot. But Vegeta's like, nah, you're dead, mate. So
You're damn good. I'm standing in front now.
It's a 1-drop, 1 specified blue, 4k power 0-5 combo. It's obviously Goku and Vegeta, Saiyan, Janemba Saga. Counter attack, negate the attack, play this card in rest mode. Auto, if your leader card is blue and you've placed this card, which is in rest mode, at the bottom of your deck, you don't put the card at the bottom of your deck in rest mode. I saw so many people think that's what it meant. It's like, no, the card has to be in rest mode for you to use the effect. There's a difference. Could you imagine putting the card at your bottom of your deck in rest mode? I wonder what that is.
In Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a card that you shuffle into your deck face up.
Yeah, but it's still not sideways.
Do you know how many problems it is? I used that in the tournament. Do you know how many problems it is with shuffling?
I don't know. Oh yeah, because you could easily stack it. Yeah, just convolution of nature. Convolution of nature. It's fine. When your opponent attacks a leader card, choose up to one. So when your opponent attacks, if this card is in rest mode, you put it at the bottom of your deck. Choose up to one of your leader cards. It gets +5. It's a Senzu Bean.
Yeah, but let's be honest. It needs to be in rest mode, so your opponent is going to swing into this first.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean, it negates an attack, but then it doesn't negate the whole bunch later, right? Because normally, if you send to your leader, you can just negate a bunch of attacks later on, because suddenly cards can't hit.
I mean, that's true. That's true.
It's a very good generic blue card, though.
Yeah, because it comes in rest mode, so then you're forced to deal with it. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Then Veku the Unpredictable, probably one of the most interesting.
Before we go further with this card, I want to see a blue leader with blocker.
Okay.
We haven't seen a leader with blocker yet.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I can get why you're thinking that. So yeah, Veku the Unpredictable, 1001 power, 0-5 combo, 5 cost, 1 specified blue. This card can't be used in combos from the battle area. At the start or end of your turn, your opponent gains control of this card.
And first, it's a 5-drop.
Yeah, I love it.
So I play this. At the end of the turn, my opponent gets this.
At the start of the turn,
they start the turn. I get this. I start the turn. They get. So it's always the opposite player that has it. What's the point of this?
I don't know, Peter, but it's amazing that it just exists. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This. To be fair, this should not be a card in TP.
It should not be in the promo pack. I agree.
It's a pack filler card because right now you're going to open this and it feels bad.
Yeah, compared to all of the other cards that we've covered. Yeah, I could understand that, but it's still great. I love it.
Like this looks like a brilliant pack filler card, which does absolutely nothing. It's just
it's like the Goku cards from before. Like I don't know. So yeah, then
the Goku cards did more.
Then we have Anti-Dimensional Slice, a 2-cost, 2 specified blue. Activate battle. Choose up to one of your evil incarnate cards. You could actually use it on the secret rare green card. It gets 15k for the battle. Then play up to 1 blue evil incarnate with an energy cost of 2 from your drop area. Yeah, it's really good. It's cool. I like it.
The fact that it's not leader restricted.
Nope.
And the other fact, you can use it on the leader.
Yeah, it's cards, so yeah.
Yeah, and not in the battle area.
And there's also like loads of critical Janembas now, so yeah, it's really good. I'd like. What
it's
more
only
do you
for
want?
the battle, but then it gives you additional attacker.
Yeah.
And it doesn't need to be skillless.
Nope.
It can replay that guy that plays a 3-drop skillless from your deck.
Yeah. Yeah, lots to do with it. Lots to do with it.
Yeah.
Has to be a cost of 2 though, not 2 or less, which is good. Like,
Yeah.
then we have Lord Slug return to life. Peter.
So, 3 drops, specified 3 green, 19,000 power, Lord Slug, Namekian, Slug's army. Auto, if all of your energy is mono green.
Why? God damn it! Why?
When this card is played from your hand, you and your opponent draw 1 card, then you choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards, KO it. At the end of the turn, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand, placed at the bottom of the deck. You can play this with the 1 drop.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah. Every time.
It's a free play removal, right?
I mean, yeah. Right. I don't know. Slug's in a weird place now for me.
Yeah.
That this hurts just seeing if all your energy is mono green. It's like it needs like a Bagama reboot, I swear. Like honestly, I just don't understand. And it gets worse because then we have Surprise Attack Anguilla, which is a searcher.
1-drop. Which is nice that they actually have another 1-drop that's playable, beside Wings and the 1-drop Lord Slug.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a searcher. Like
yeah.
It's
Top
it's good.
5 for mono green Slug's army with cost 3 or less, or mono green Unison with cost of 2.
Yeah, it's good, right? Like it's just good. Consistency, right? Then we have Frieza, Dark Power Unleashed. A 20k 4 cost, 2 specified green, obviously. So Frieza Xena, 0-5k combo. Dual attack permanent. This card can't be played from any area unless your opponent has free energy. When this card attacks, choose up to 1 of your opponent's unison and removes a marker from it.
It's another Frieza Xeno you can play with the ball, right?
Yeah, it's another target, I guess, right? Like,
there are better targets.
There are better targets and there's better cards. I mean, it's interesting. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Then we have Vegeta the Insurmountable. Peter, you can take this one.
2 drops. I'm going to say that I'm sad that Green didn't get anything for Turtles.
Yeah, it's it doesn't need it though.
It would be nice to get a bit more. Vegeta is a yellow battle card, 15k power, 2 cost, 2 specified yellow, 0 cost, 5k combo. When one of your yellow skillless battle cards with an energy cost of 2 is removed from your battle area by an opponent's skill or KO'd, you may play this card from your hand. If you do, you can't play copies of this card for the turn. So you can play this in Whis, right?
Yeah.
It can also be evolved, right?
Yeah.
You can X-evolve from this.
Mm-hmm.
Because it requires a 2-drop.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah. And once per turn, if this card... if this card's attack deals damage to an opponent or removes a marker from Unison,
yeah,
you play up to 1 skill less from your drop area, which is amazing skill.
Yeah, I really like it. I like the fact that it's you damage your opponent or take a marker. The taking a marker is huge. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have Masters Ode Wish. Another Wanderer Whis. If you lead a card as a mono yellow card, and you add up to 1 card from your life to hand when this card is played, play up to 1 yellow skillless with 15k from your drop. It's alright. It's alright.
It's alright. You have lots of ways to play. I mean, at least you could cut down on the skillless battle cards from your deck then.
You can stop playing Apple and whatever the other one was. Koi. And then, Peter.
Omega Shenron, the ultimate Shadow Dragon. Shall I take this one?
You can. It's so good there. It's nuts.
So it's Sin Shenron, Shadow Dragon, yada yada. 8 drop, 3 specified yellow, 30,000 power, 0 cost, 5k combo, unique, triple strike. The triple strike.
Wait, is this our first non-secret with unique? No, wait, never mind. I'm thinking of ultimate. Shut up, Scott. I just confused.
There we go.
I confused unique and ultimate. Wow.
Activate Bane, 1 yellow. If you lead a card as Shadow Dragon card, you have 3 or more energy, and you send 7 mono yellow Shadow Dragons from your drop to your warp. Draw 1 card and play this card from your hand. You will never do that.
I think you can. I like it a lot.
Why?
Like, I don't know.
You're better off resurrecting it with your leader.
I mean, true, you can do it that way. There is that option. I don't know. I just like it. I like it a lot.
The fact that you can resurrect it with your leader is the issue here.
It's got unique. It's fine.
Yeah, but
It's good.
it looks amazing as
It's
a
really
winner card,
good.
though.
It's a really good card.
I wouldn't go as far as to say it's really good. It's nice that they have a triple striker.
Yeah, they have an end game now.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Then we got Nova Shenron, fair and square. Nothing about this card is fair. It's a unique X Evolve for 2 yellow on top of a Nova Shenron with 2. When this card is played, choose up to an Ice Shenron from your deck hand area or drop area. Play it, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. It's really good.
It's any Ice Shenron.
It's so good.
And there was a decent 4-drop, wasn't there?
Yeah. The Cryomancer. No, that's the SR. There is another one though. There is another one.
Yeah, I'm quite sure there is another one.
The synergy between Nova and Ice is really good. I like it a lot. It takes the thing about the Shadow Dragon deck is you can play it however you want, and I just like the Nova strategy so much. It's great. It's great.
Oh, the 4-drop only negates the skills of Battle Card or Unison, ignoring Barrier.
That could be useful though. Because I mean, you play it against this. It's pretty good.
Yeah, but generally you prefer Ice to be in your hand. It's better.
Yeah, for the search effect.
Yeah. On the other hand, you can play it, right? It's additional body that's going to hit something.
Yeah. More Shadow Dragons on board.
Yeah.
Then we have SS3 Gogeta Martial Melee. The deck has a win con.
Finally. It's more expensive to go into this guy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So it's 6-drop, 25,000 power. No specified cost because this card is bloody black. 0 cost, 5k combo. Gogeta Xeno, Saiyan, Double Strike, Union Fusion for free energy if your leader is Black Saiyan only card. Do we have a... Oh yeah, we do. Son Goku Xeno and Vegeta Xeno. Mm-hmm. You can also use battle cards in your warp to do the union, and if you do, you place them in the drop area from your warp. Activate main, once per turn, place 1 Goku Xeno with 5,000 power and 1 Vegeta Xeno with 5,000 power in your drop from your warp. Switch this card to active mode. Dual attack, double strike!
So good!
And now you actually want to use your leader skill every turn.
Yep. It's so good. I'm so happy. The deck needed this, and even in our gameplay, I said it's lacking a finisher. The other two are great, but it was lacking a finisher. This is the finisher.
Yeah, they needed something that actually hits a bit harder than just a single strike.
Yeah, and then this is it. It's cool, and it's a really simple... But it costs 3 energy rather than 1 energy to put it down, so... That's true, but it also refills it for more Unison later down the line as well, because it puts them into the warp.
No, it puts them from warp into the drop.
Oh, did I get it the wrong way around? Oh, damn. In your drop area from your warp. Oh, okay. Damn. Never mind, but still.
So it does another fusion to attack again. But it's not unique, so if it survives a turn, you can get another one.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Go Hanks! Apocalyptic Future. 6-drop, 15k power, unique. Activate main. Send 1 Son Gohan Xeno and 1 Trunks Xeno from your drop to your warp. Play this card from hand. Activate main. If your leader pay 1. If your leader card is Black Saiyan, and you place this card at the bottom of your deck from your drop area. If you don't have a Unison card in play, play 1 black Unison card with no specified cost and 15k power from your drop area with a marker on it. You can't play Unison cards for the turn. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
It's a really nice card.
Yeah.
Usually we'll just combo it off, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's an attack and then you combo it off. Yeah, there's lots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool.
It's only 15,000 power, so it can't really...
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. But, it's that second effect you want it for.
Yeah, exactly. So
Recurring Unison is huge.
Area.
Yeah. Supreme Guy of Time, summoned from another dimension.
So 1-drop 4k power. I'm quite sure this is the power level that Toki Toki plays from the deck.
Yeah. The silver bullets. Are they 3K? Is Quinoa 3K?
It's either 3 or 4K.
Oh well. Anyway.
Activate main. If your leader card is Daxi and only card, and you place this card at the bottom of your deck from your warp. If you don't have your Unison card in play, choose one black Unison with specified cost 15 in your hand or warp and play it with Marco on it. She ain't that good.
It's not great. I mean, Black Saiyan only kind of makes you think.
I mean, it's easy to put her in the warp, right? You combo her off, and then you overwhelm.
Yeah, that's like, I think this is a very overwhelm centric deck. Like, card for an overwhelm deck, which we do have a couple of now that are Saiyan based.
Yeah.
Also, could potentially work with Dark Broly. Maybe.
Yeah, you could warp her.
Well, I'm interested.
As Saiyan only leader.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Dark Broly support, who knows? Not really sure. But I think she fits
And it would play the Broly. It will actually make, at least for my version, the Broly playable.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to spend energy on him anymore.
Yeah, which is always great, because then you only need to plus him just to get the cards back, so yeah.
But, no. But Dark Broly has no way to put that Broly in your warp.
The Broly? Overall?
Unison. Because it needs to play from warp or from hand.
Yeah, overall. My build has like a bunch of overall decks cards.
I have a couple of overall cards, but then it assumes that I'm going to put it in play first.
That's fair.
I don't know.
That's fair. Next up we have Dark Mask King, Deluge of Darkness. Oh, I wonder who it is.
Why is it not 30k?
I know, right? It's so close, but they have to be so careful with 30k black cards.
Yeah, right now they need to be very careful with 30k.
I think they're very much aware of it. I don't think we're going to get that much Dark Broly support in the next set. Like maybe 1 or 2 cards, and that'll be it, if we get any.
I mean, we already got in this in Ultimate deck. We got a lot, so
yeah. I mean, the Ultimate deck did quite a bit for him, to be honest. So let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, probably you can't go wrong with 1 or 2 more cards. Like, you're bringing in Mechikabura, you might as well bring in the rest of them, right? So Dark Mask King, Deluge of Darkness, 5 cost, 25k power, deflect, double strike. This card can't be played by skills from any area.
Needs to be hardcasted.
Once per turn, when this card attacks, you may send 1 card in your opponent's life to the warp. For every 10 cards in their warp, if you sent cards from your opponent's life to their warp, send 1 card from your life to the warp.
Yep. So if your opponent has 20 cards, your opponent takes 2 damage, you take 1.
Yeah. On top of a double strike that's already coming at them.
Yeah.
This is quite good for Shroom.
No, not really.
No?
You're not going to warp that many cards as you think.
Fair enough.
Because we made the playthrough with Shroom, right?
That's true.
You're not going to warp as many cards as you think. It looks good on paper, but even hitting that 10 is going to be problematic. You know where this card would shine?
Ooh, go on.
In Commander.
Yeah, that would be a really good Commander deck. Because a lot of people like overwhelm cards.
Yeah. We need to restart our Commanders.
That would be cool. Again. Yeah. And that's it. That is it. So let's talk about the entirety of Vicious Rejuvenation, taking into account...
For starters, I'm going to say I'm disappointed with the tournament pack.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
A lot of those cards don't feel like they belong there.
Oh, okay.
They feel like something was on purpose taken from the core set. Like that Piccolo Jr., it looks like a card that was on purpose taken from a core set that should have been in the core set.
Yeah, I can see that. And then they just run out of room, so they had to stuff it into promo. Okay, I can see that. I can get behind that.
And it just... Some of those cards are too necessary to play. They should be supporting the strategies, not be the cornerstones of it.
Yeah, like the Broly TP card from last set.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, it's got a reprint already, which is good of them. Yeah.
But yeah, there are cards like that Vegeta.
Yeah, there's some stuff. There's some stuff.
I can
Overall,
understand
though,
this, the Shadow Dragons, etc. Overall, as I said, I'm not too amazed by the tournament pack. I think the tournament pack is, by increase of cards, they lowered the quality, and I don't think that's a good thing.
no, it increases the chance of getting bad cards. Like you pulling a
You can
tournament
get
card.
Veku.
Hey, no, that's a brilliant card to pull. I'll have no Veku slander on this graded. Thank you very
Or
much.
Frieza.
Yeah, all right, okay, fair enough.
Would you like to get the green Frieza?
No, I would like to pull Shadow Dragons. Thank you.
Like that's my point. There are cards you don't want to pull, even if I don't know.
Yeah. So
yeah,
overall for set 12,
overall-
Peter, where are you at?
On the set as a whole, I don't know. Set on its own was very solid. The archetypes are fun to play, are fun to build. I have some problem design-wise, so I guess A minus.
Okay, fair enough. I'm sticking with my S. I thought going into this set I was going to be on an S, and I'm sticking with an S. I love everything from launch to Shroom to PyCon. Like, there's just so
That's
much.
fine, but that set as its own just lacks a bit for me. I don't know.
I mean, that's totally fine. Like, that's why we disagree. But like for me, this encompasses everything I love about the card game and everything I love about the franchise as a whole, including a lot of change up to how we approach the game, a lot of interesting stuff with life. Like, there's lots in this set for me, and I just really like it a lot. So it's getting the S. It's getting an S. I can't say more. And plus, you got the ultimate deck to factor in as well, which is just one heck of a value piece. Like,
Ultimate deck is something totally different because I don't think it's part of this set.
comes out with a set. I'm counting it.
I know it does, but I don't think it's exactly part of this set. I don't know.
There's Xena support in it. It supports the Unison Warrior series. I'm happy. Yeah, so overall, an A minus from Peter, which is not a bad grade by any means. S from me, an excited fangirl in the making. Hopefully, we'll have some openings and stuff for you in the future if I can get hold of some boxes. I've been really lax with trying to get hold of product for this set. And now I'm scrambling, so whether I get some or not, we'll find out. The mystery continues. But I'm looking forward to pulling from this set. The cards look beautiful. Yeah. Peter, any final thoughts on the Vicious Rejuvenation?
Not really. No, I like some things that they did. Definitely the reboots were a nice touch.
Oh yeah, hopefully we can see more of those in future.
Yeah, reboots were a really nice touch. Rather than keep on slamming us with new leaders, it would be nice if they rebooted some of the old ones.
Yeah, I can't agree. I can't disagree with that. Wait. I agree with that sentiment entirely because you've got two rebooted leaders, two rebooted extra cards, and two much needed reprints. You cannot go wrong with that. And that's just the box topper. So it really does incentivize buying boxes again, which is nice because that's the one thing I was like, man, set 11 didn't come with any box topper after we had the great box topper with set 10, which was an SR or an SPR. And then now we've gone back to even better box toppers, in my opinion, which is...
But next set we're getting, again, some interesting box toppers, don't we? From the image that we have seen.
Are we?
You haven't looked at the image in detail.
I have not. I'll have to have a peruse at that later. Till next time, guys, this has been Graded. Expect some content up on the channel now that we're back in the swing of things. We're back. We're happy. We're looking forward to Evolution Booster content, which will be probably February time. We'll probably have some...
Release is mid-March, so knowing Bandai, the spoiler season will start in 2 weeks.
Maybe. No, because the set comes out technically the 20-something?
22nd, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
So that's 2 weeks.
Alright, oh, okay.
Well, a week and a half.
Okay, yeah, fair enough then. Maybe you're right with that, actually. Yeah, look...
Recently they started doing the spoiler season when the newest set comes out.
Look
I
for
don't understand that.
look forward to some more gameplay stuff. We've got some gameplay stuff coming to the channel, which is exciting. Look forward for more deck profiles. I know Tails is a big deck profile I want to get out. It's really fun and really cool. And yeah, I want to get a Shadow Dragon one out when I can finish off which ones I want to include. This is the problem with Shadow Dragons. There's so many of them. I don't know which ones to include and which ones not to.
Would be fun to see different builds on it.
I love all of my babies.
Different ways you can take it.
Yeah, that's true. Nature on Shenron's probably my favourite. In fact, Peter, I have them right here. The 4 winners Nature on Shenron that I definitely won. You can't see them, but they're there. They're in this video now. I have to show them off. I'm very happy. I also have 4 secret rares.
Where did you get them from, I wonder?
Peter gave them to me. Thank you, Card Market. Hey, look, Card Market, a sponsor of our channel. That was totally unintentional, but it worked out really well. Peter, thank you for joining me. I look forward to whatever we do next. Yeah, I think that's a good place to end. Peter, you can do the whole YouTuber thing so I don't have to say it.
Guys, if you enjoyed this, remember to leave a comment and like the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It does help a channel. Let us know down in the comments. What do you think about the set as a whole? Do you enjoy it? Do you like the theme? Do you like the design? Where you stand on the grade? And we will see you around in the next video.
I thought you were going to say New Year then. I was like, wait, what? We're only in January, Peter. I know it feels like it's the 38th. It
feels like 2020.1.
Oh, it really does. I saw someone like say it's like the 34th of January or something, and I was like, it's the 34th of December, and I was like, I agree with that. We're still in 2020. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.
Till next time.